Good to see you, Chef Kurt. Oh my goodness. Guys, so we have Chef Kurt over here, and he's about to just hang out in the kitchen, cook something really easy, breezy. So tell us, what will we be cooking today? Like, what's happening today?
All right, so today we'll be doing a very simple meal, some roasted chicken and some garlic herb potatoes.
All right. Hands washed.
Oh yeah.
Clean, wiped. Now let's do this.
All right, so now that we've washed our hands, we're gonna wash our potatoes, okay?
And I'm here to help you, so you know.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'll be your assistant.
Sounds good. So we have some nice red potatoes. It's always nice when you can pick them. That way you can kind of keep them pretty much even in size. Since they're a really nice, consistent size, we're not gonna cut them today and just roast them whole.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so we're gonna get these into the bowl.
And just so you see, red potatoes, guys, this is easy. You go to your grocery store, literally, you can find this
everywhere.
Like this is common now. So I should put them in here? Okay.
Yes.
Look. Okay. And just like cold water, right?
So we're actually gonna go a little. I like to have a little science experiment, right?
Okay.
So water's cool. We're gonna get back to that. So what I'll also do is, like I said, we all learned this in school. We're gonna take some baking soda. Gonna get those coated really well. Be generous with it. Baking soda's cheap. You ain't gotta worry about that. So you wanna get these nice and coated. And then we're gonna come back with some white vinegar and just pour these over that. All right. So once you get that going in there, it's just gonna create a literal chemical reaction. And what this does is, it literally starts to lift up the dirt off of the skin. Because sometimes you can wash it and that's cool. You wanna get it all, get that dirt lifted up, all right?
So baking soda and
vinegar.
White, it can be any kind of vinegar.
Exactly.
Wow.
So get that in there, and as you see, as it's bubbling, once we pour it out, you'll actually be able to see the dirt on there.
You know, this is my first time actually seeing, like I know about vinegar, I feel like them together. I don't think I've seen someone clean potatoes like this, which is interesting.
Right. Well, I'm a man, I'm a fat kid at heart. I like to eat the skins. So we had to make sure those things was clean, you feel me?
Because sometimes what I have to do is literally be scrubbing it to get the sun and stuff off.
Right.
And this is probably great if you have kids, right? Because you can make it all exciting and then have fun with it. So this is interesting.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get these potatoes poured off on here. We're gonna drizzle them with a little bit of oil of your choice. We're using some of that good organic extra virgin olive oil today. So this is the good stuff. But if it's avocado, if it's canola, do what you do, baby. But this is what we got today. Start down with a little bit of oil. All right, so next, this is personal preference. I'm a high salt tolerance person. So I've learned that when I cook for other people, I gotta dim it down just a little bit.
But it's fine for me because I like salt.
All right, because they're thick, I kind of try to season those a little heavier though.
Okay.
And then next we're gonna come in with some of my all-purpose seasoning. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the story behind this is pretty much there are enough salty seasonings on the market. I wanted to have something that really, especially my people who we struggle with a lot, the battle of the hypertension and the diabetes and all of the things.
Lord help us.
Yes, sir, help us. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So yeah, this is really just a blend that I came up with. It's really most common things that most people already use.
Okay.
It's just a great, like when you think, who that KFC, they got the secret recipe. It ain't nothing that we already don't use. It's that recipe. So this is just my recipe of a nice blend.
Wow.
And it hits right every time, all purpose. Yes, sir.
So on potatoes, chicken, whatever?
Everything. I put this thing on salad, sandwiches. You can shake it as much as you like.
Come on.
They say shake it like a salt shaker. They even say shake it like a Yes Sir bottle.
I love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So right now, while Chef Kurt is washing his hands, we're just going to preheat the oven. Chef Kurt, you want it at what?
375.
So that's what I'm about to do right now. 375.
Odd numbers.
Great. Okay, so while that's moving around, we're going to be right here.
All right, so I'm gonna actually walk right by you. I forgot to put a little bit of herbs in there. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things you smelt when you smelt my seasoning. That's what makes it stand out, of some herbs, right?
Herbs.
All right, so right here we have some parsley. And we're gonna use some garlic, some fresh rosemary, and some fresh sage.
Nice.
So the thing is, you know what I'm saying? If your pockets don't support fresh herbs, oil market, because some people, you know, yeah. You can use them dried herbs. It's no shame. It's gonna do the same thing. No shame in the game. You feel me? So it's always gonna be better with your fresh herbs. But if you just have some dried Italian parsley or some dried Italian blend, do what you do, baby. Okay. So we're gonna take a handful of leaves. I'm really just pinching off the leaf right there. When it comes to your rosemary, the trick is you go from your tip to the root. You hold the tip and you pull down. I don't need all of this. I'm only gonna do it from about halfway down. But you hold and you pull.
I just love the smell of rosemary.
Oh yeah,
it's just like.
As soon as you get it popping, you know it's there. Okay.
Nice.
All right, gonna put those to the side. We're gonna grab us again about a half a pinch of parsley. The parsley is really more for color. The other two are for flavoring, right?
I see.
So I'm gonna grab all these up together.
Nice.
Practice your bear claw, which is really just curling your fingers back and you move them back. And even when I'm cutting, I even actually continue to tighten up what's coming and keep it all super tight. And just rock your knife back and forth.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I honestly just love fresh herbs. There's not like when you walk in a space and you just smell the fresh flavors, like, oh my god. And see, if you're that person that uses dry stuff, like, it's fine, like you said. But sometimes if you want to take it up that notch, because sometimes you get comfortable using the same old things. You don't even think to yourself like, why don't I try something new? And herbs aren't that like expensive.
Oh yes, $2 at Walmart. $2. Shameless plug. Send my check though. You feel me? I'll take my affiliate check. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yes sir, yes sir. So next we're just gonna take our garlic. They got many little hacks out there. You can put it in a bowl and shake it around. And I'm old school, man. Press it down. You know, it gets all, it's filter out your paper.
Just keep it moving.
Too easy. Sometimes these TikTok hacks ain't it. Like,
complicated
man. You bringing in extra stuff we didn't even need. Like, everything ain't meant to be simpler.
And I don't know why garlic stresses me out sometimes. I think it just feels like stress in my mind.
I definitely don't want to do it. The chef that buys the pre-peeled, sometimes a pre-cut. Judge your mama, don't judge me, okay? It still tastes good. All right, but when you buy the fresh stuff, okay, this is what you do. You're literally gonna take it, use the back. Don't do this, baby. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Always knife away from you. Always blade away from you. And you're gonna grab it and just tap it. You don't want to go too hard, just enough to bust it open, and you see it comes off the skin comes off the bulb, right? So we're just gonna do that a few more times. A little harder on that one. And I want to focus on the big ones because we ain't got time for all these small ones. All right.
This is nice. Oh my god.
Separate
the garlic.
Garlic.
Do you want to? I can also help you out too.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
See me now trying to help. I mean, he's doing all the heavy lifting, so I might as well just help.
Oh no, I appreciate it.
I can do the rest one.
All right, and it's just important to get all of those.
I need to get smashed. It's alright.
Yeah, oh yeah. You want to get those skins off your board. You don't want those in the food. All right. Same thing. You just want to come down. Chop it up. Once you get it there, go back over to your rough chop. Nothing too crazy at all.
Nice. Simple. I like this because everything is literally, I feel like this is just anybody, like, just slow yourself down. Just everything you can find. All the ingredients are like really easy and available.
You don't gotta go to a fancy store to get none of this stuff. You don't need any fancy equipment, and you don't have to be a professional chef. I think a lot of people get intimidated when they see recipes, and it's not that it's not a good dish. It's just a little bit too difficult and intimidating for people. So
exactly.
This is hopefully something that everybody can do at home.
You can make, even guys, friend night, date night, like this right here is just, it's simple and easy.
Oh yeah, you want her to stay? Cook her some Chef Kurt potatoes, you feel me? Yes sir. You might get a ring off that one, you feel me?
And if you do, tag him. Let us know.
Yeah, let me know. That's a marketing pitch. Yes, sir. I'm bringing the folks together.
Oh, no, sir.
All right, my fault. So yeah, we sprinkling our nice fresh herbs and garlic in here. Yes, sir.
Nice.
You ain't gotta be shy with it.
I just love the color.
Oh yeah, you can't beat it.
It's just like, oh my goodness.
And give it one more mix. You know, that's another thing, man. I had somebody tell me, I had a prophet to tell me, like, your hands are anointed.
Wait, pause. I was like, no, pause, because I know this story. Rewind.
Not even that. Yeah. This is a different one. I had someone prophesy over me that my hands are anointed. So she said, make sure you always touch your food.
Wow.
People that is what people are tasting. So now I make sure I take my time, I marinate my meats. I don't like season them real quick. Like I actually make sure I go through and I massage. It's handcrafted.
Literally handcrafted.
Exactly.
You know how people say handcrafted, but it's literally a machine, but like one person's finger touches it, it's like handcrafted.
Right. A hand was included. That's it, that's all. So next we're gonna, if you get that oven for me, Chef.
Okay, yep.
Get these in there. It's still preheating, but guess what? Ain't nobody mad but the devil.
I love this. This is hilarious, right? But why I love this is it's so easy. Like I have brothers, and in my mindset, this is the kind of video I'm like, guys, just this is simple, easy. Make it for your wives. Like make them feel special.
She's angry. Cook for her.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That restaurant ain't gonna do it, sir.
So the potatoes are in the oven, but I wanted to ask you a question, right?
Okay.
What made you stick to the restaurant industry or like the food industry? Because we do know this industry is rough. Like being a chef, cooking and everything in this climate, just in general, is very tough. I know a lot of people that have left the industry, gone to like tech and coding because, you know, once they finish the program, it's guaranteed like a certain amount of income and it's consistent. Right. So what has made you stick through this industry, even with all the ups and downs?
So I would really say I just feel like it's my purpose. I got a prophecy really young that I would be feeding people. That I would have through restaurants. Wow. So it's been that thing to keep me. I think what they say is prophecy is really meant to keep you aligned. It's like an alignment. Wow. You know, it's meant to kind of keep you along the path, to kind of navigate you. Wow. So even when it's gotten tough, I know that I'm here for people. I know I'm here to serve people, physically and spiritually. So cooking is just a great way to do that. Wow.
What about what that person said made you feel like they were right? Like what? Like how did you know that was the word for you?
Well, I was already cooking at that age. I started cooking at a very young age. My mom was a single parent, and I would just wanted to help out. Like, she would ask me to take the stuff out the freezer, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cook it. That way, it's ready. Mom here.
If you have a single, your mom don't even have to be single. Just do extra. I'm saying this because I just had a kid, so I'm just imagining my daughter. I'm just
prophesying. We were speaking it into existence.
I'm like, Aliza, please cook me food.
Oh yeah,
but that to me, that just shows. That's just like wow. That just gets me all the time. It's $12. Support a chef. Like you see, like support. Sow seeds. If you want to start your business, sometimes you have to plant seeds into someone else. Because you want someone to do that for you, so just do that, support. And I just appreciate people that are hustling, they're grinding, and people that haven't given up on the industry, because this industry is hard.
All right, so next we're gonna be getting into this roasted chicken. We're gonna just speed chop this real quick. So we're gonna have some herbs. I'm actually gonna keep the stem. We'll put it inside of the chicken since we're not keeping it whole. Okay. And if it's soft, you can just chop it up. Thyme is usually, depending on the type of thyme, a soft stem. So we're gonna bring this in here. Again, bear claw, keeping everything tight.
Nice. I like that bear claw.
Oh yeah. So when I'm marinating chicken, I use Italian dressing because as opposed to just using an oil, whenever the vinegar that's in here actually helps break down the muscle tissues. Nice. So again, if you let that sit overnight, it's gonna literally make your chicken extra tender and juicy. Wow. Okay.
Guys, you see how scrappy this is? This is like anybody can do this. Like like he literally like the intention of this is to make it easy so you don't feel overwhelmed while cooking, right? So
I'm sure this is the expensive one because it got $365 on it, but you go to again Walmart.
This is not sponsored by Walmart. But for those that use Walmart and like those, grocery shops that are more affordable, like everybody's included in this recipe.
Exactly.
All are welcome.
And it's a great value, okay?
He wants that partnership.
I'm telling you, listen, I already emailed y'all, so check y'all DMs because I already, you know what I'm saying, stop playing with me. All right, bet. And I'm even gonna take an extra step. I want to get all in that caucus. You know what I'm saying? Get up in there. Beauty of my seasoning. It's not that I don't use salt. I love salt. Like I told you earlier, I'm high salt tolerant. But with my seasoning, you gain control of the salt.
Nice.
So you shake as much as you want or as little as you want.
Okay.
Versus when you shaking them other bottles, it's what they say. What they say go. So this, you know, my seasoning gives you more power in your hands. I
see what you're saying.
So what I actually do is I always season with salt first.
I see.
That way I can literally see how much I'm putting on there.
That makes sense. Honestly, I'm a salt person. Like salt literally is, oh my goodness.
It's a flavor enhancer. That's what I learned in school. You can have something that's good, but if you didn't salt it, we're not getting the full effect of what you made.
It's just like...
It's bland.
It's kind of like when you record videos and like you heighten the colors and it's just like...
Perfect. Exactly. So we're gonna do a little dual power. We have some dried herbs. So we're just gonna sprinkle those all around. All right, so next I'm gonna come through. This is how you know you season a lot. I don't never use that side. I gotta use the, you know what I'm saying, open them up. Oh yeah, no, I got that. You gotta have that shaker, you gotta have that hand, So shake it on generously and keep shaking. Nice.
Well, I think the lesson here, if you guys are saying, is seasoning is everything.
Season your food.
Things that taste good don't just taste good. Like they've been seasoned. That's when you see people that are expert in doing something. Like you see him right now, he's cooking just with like finesse, and you're like, oh my goodness, I just wish I could cook like that, guys. He's been seasoned with time, experience.
Ooh. All right, so now we're just gonna take all of these beautiful garlic and herbs. Another layer of flavor. There you go.
How many times do we speak something but we're not actually doing the thing? So although we expect a flavorful chicken, but guess what he's doing? He's actually putting the flavor on the chicken. Now, between this and the oven, there are things he can't control. He's doing his part. He's making sure there's enough layers to make sure this thing tastes tasty. So when he speaks to this chicken and says this chicken is going to be tasty,
yes, sir.
He already put the work in.
There's faith and works. You feel me? Can I get that pan off the oven, chef? Yes. All right. Can you hold this for me? Because I'm not done. I actually want to use all that.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to place this baby in there like that. And I'm actually going to take
Nothing wasted.
Nothing wasted. Because this is all goodness. Look at that. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
There you are.
Nice.
Actually, save me a little bit for garnish.
Okay, so what about this? So I give you this, or cut this for garnish, or give you this?
You go. You keep that to the side. Let me get that, and there's a few of those.
Okay, just a few.
That's fine. I'll take the whole thing. Yep.
Perfect.
All right. So we're just gonna stuff this in here. If you have some onions or you got some citrus, throw it in there. It's just gonna help.
Just everything. Just toss everything in.
Yep. We're gonna wash up and then get that into the oven.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
All right, so we get this chicken, got our bird gang. Gonna get them in the oven. Ooh, look at them taters. You know what, chef? You was right. I need to move them taters down and put this on the top. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Ooh, yeah, that sizzle.
Shake. Get that in there. Move our potatoes down. And hurry up and close that oven. That's what grandma say. Let all my heat out the oven.
All right, so we'll be right back. We're just going to chat. Actually, while we're here, I was going to ask, because I know your culinary journey, right? Like, how did you gain your skills?
Right. So started out young in the house, was just like I said, cooking for my mom. But I did go to culinary school. I can tell people, you'd be surprised, I didn't finish. So I probably did like a year.
Wow, what culinary school did you mind sharing?
Culinary Institute of Charleston.
Oh, wow, interesting.
So it used to be the old Johnson & Wells, which is a very well-renowned school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was working full-time in a restaurant, and I was like...
as much experience.
That's what I realized. I was like, okay, in school, it's like chop, stir. Like, this is how it goes. And then I leave and I go to work at night, and it's like, chop faster, stir. This is like... And then I go to school and they're like, all right, slowly, gently. And I'm like, I see, it literally showed me book smarts versus street smarts. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the real, with the real deal.
And everybody's one is different because I know there's some people that it's too much.
Right.
And everything, guys, do according to that. That worked for him. Culinary school might be a good start for you.
Exactly.
Because you might be working a job and all you have is just 3 hours.
Right.
Restaurants, like, they have people to serve and they need your schedule to be consistent. And not everyone is cut off for.
And it's demand. You're not there to learn. You're there to fill the demand that some people's out there hungry and they want their food.
From there, like, you just work through different restaurants.
Right. So I probably did like a year at each spot. I always tell people that once I felt like I wasn't learning anything, I moved.
That's smart.
Once I felt like I could work every station, knew every dish, time for me to go.
Wow. I think that's really interesting because sometimes, you know how sometimes in the industry it feels like, and I think it also depends on the leadership like you had.
Right.
Because there's some chefs that although they have a team on the restaurant, but like they're literally investing in you, they're investing in your growth. But like obviously if you're in a restaurant where it's just they're not really thinking about your growth. It's just learn this and get out. I think obviously it's good to expand your knowledge, travel, go somewhere else, learn something new.
Exactly.
Just because, I feel like some people there's that thing where you feel like I have to work here for 10, 12 years before I become a chef. It's like, everyone's step is different. And it might be working in a place for 2 years and then transitioning for a year. But my thing is, like you said, keep learning. If you're not stretching and growing, and are there seasons where, like now, learning how to peel garlic, like after a while, it's mundane, right? But then at the end of the day, like it might be mundane, but like it's building something in you. But I'm just because everyone's story is different,
right?
And I feel like in my mind, it always feels like it has to be this path. No,
right.
You can take any go where you feel like your calling is and where you're being led to go to.
You feel me?
Nice and flavorful.
And we're just gonna you want to look for the bigger potato. Of course, the smaller ones to be cooked. You're looking for the biggest one, and you just want to put it in there. It should easily slide out. So
you need some more time.
Just a little bit more time, but they're very close. All right, so now we're working on our hot honey glaze for this roasted chicken. So super easy. Some honey, some roasted red pepper flakes, and a few pieces of garlic.
Oh my God, I love honey. So
we'll go ahead and get our garlic down in there. So it's really heat preference. I mean, we're gonna do it right there, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just not a measurement chef. You gotta feel the food. You can't read it. Reading it, you're getting the essence of that chef. Make it your own. Feel it. If your mind say more, do more. If your mind say less, do less. That's the Holy Spirit in you. That's not your conscience. Listen to him. He's talking to you. I'd be like, bro, any recipe that calls for 2 cloves of garlic is a lie. It's not doing anything. A teaspoon of seasoning is not doing anything. Put it in there. All right, so anyway, we come into this honey.
Oh, my Lord, I love honey.
Honey is always a money shot.
This is also a local honey, too.
Oh, nice. Well, now I ain't gonna use it all day.
No. I'm like, can we please?
Yeah.
Be heavy-handed.
Because if this is that Walmart honey, I would put the whole jar in there, but we gonna hold off on that.
Yeah.
That local honeybee. Them local bees is bougie. I'm telling you, they're boozy. All right, so we're gonna. Oh yeah.
My Lord.
Matter of fact, let me sample. Let me sample. That's good honey. That is good honey. I'm actually gonna get some more of that. So we're just gonna put this on a medium heat. Let it come up to a simmer, just enough to kind of pull some of that garlic and chili flavor out of there. And then that's gonna be it. You don't wanna cook it too long or it'll start to crystallize. So I learned in one of my early restaurants, not how to manipulate the tongue. So a lot of chefs are one-toned. Something's either salt, something's sweet, something might have some herbs, but it's not like he literally taught me to make my flavors a circle.
Wow.
So sweet, salt, savory, savory, and I mean salt and savory are the same thing. So savory, sweet. You always want to have umami. You want to have your herbs. You want to have your ground, so that would be like your earthy tones. So that would be your pepper, your nutmeg. If you can master doing a full circle of flavor, it coats the whole tongue versus just being like, oh, that was okay.
I see what you're saying. Wow. All I can smell right now is between the smell, literally as he's talking, right, I'm trying to stay focused, right? But like the smell of like the chicken, the oven, like the potatoes, and then looking at the honey and garlic, I'm just like, all right, guys. Like at this point, my stomach is rumbling.
Oh yeah, well we can go and get the potatoes out. I know those will be good to go. Whew. And focus on that chicken. We'll turn that temp up a little more.
All right, let me move back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I won't burn you. I won't burn you. Ooh. potatoes and they humming.
Should I get you the knife?
Oh, no, yeah, we'll check it up here. I know they're good. And that's what you're looking for. It goes in there soft. It ain't falling off, but these potatoes is good. They good. They good. Yeah. Get off of there.
I can't wait to taste, but I know we need to let it cool before I get my
definitely. You won't hurt yourself. But we gonna cut one of them in half so it'll cool quicker. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to sample too.
Wow.
See, nice and fluffy. Good to go.
Nice.
All right, now if you look over here, our honey is doing what it's supposed to do, right?
This is high.
Starting some bubble. So now I'm gonna turn it down to low. Just so that it doesn't over crystallize. As soon as you start getting that bubble, the flavor from the peppers and the garlic is gonna start coming out. It's gonna start infusing that honey.
Let me try. Let me take one this side too.
It ain't ready. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, we need to.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We need to keep.
Yeah, we need to blow this for like another minute.
About to take our skin off.
Well, hot, but it's good. It's nice and loose.
Nice.
And you could sift it. Depends on your heat level. If you like heat, leave it as is. If you have a sifter, you can just pour it out, strain all of the peppers and things out, and that would actually kind of help the heat not be as aggressive. All right, so now we have our beautiful honey hot garlic sauce that we're just gonna strain. And this sauce will be good for anything.
No. Guys, so I just had some extra focaccia in the freezer. I just warmed, because obviously I'm just a bit impatient. I'm hungry. So I'm just going to, guys, this is why I love just cooking and I just love food. It's just random stuff. I also got some hummus over here. I love hummus too. And then some of the garlic and some red pepper. I'm literally trembling at this point. Yee. You can't go wrong in life with bread and honey and peppers with some. I can't even speak English right now, but when I tell you like bread. When you start laughing unnecessarily, it's like, come on now.
I'm picking up.
You
like that sweetness on that. Like hummus is already good, but the sweetness from the honey with a little bit of the crunch from the chilies, that's great.
Like find what's in your fridge, make it work. Bread. Once you have good bread, everything is up from there. But how long do they need to put the chicken in the oven for, and how do they know it's done?
All right, so at 375, we had this bird in there for at least 45 minutes. This really, because it was a free-range bird, was a little bit smaller, so that time might need to be extended. You just want to keep an eye on it. If you have a thermometer, which is what you need, an internal cooking thermometer, you're looking for an internal temp of 165. If you don't have that, do the bone check. If that mud pull out, you're good to go. And if it's not, just put it back in.
Simple as ABC.
Progression, not perfection.
Come on. And if you're just starting out and you don't even know how to do that, worst case, just I'm like, just cut it. Like, I know you want to preserve the juiciness, but you want to eat chicken that's actually like cooked and not raw.
Right. We're back. Time to get this delicious chicken out the oven.
Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Got some nice golden caramelization on there. Alright, we're gonna swing this thing over. Ooh, look at them pouring out of there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I don't know if I recommend you making this hungry, because this is like agony. Wow, see that nice crust?
Oh yeah.
Nice. You just smell the seasoning. You smell like. It's like so good.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
we're gonna throw this in the mic for a few seconds just to get it a little looser than that. It's not bad, but I just want it to pour really well.
okay. All right.
Alrighty, all right. So now we're gonna take our honey garlic, our hot honey garlic, and just drizzle this all over that bad boy.
Oh my Lord, this isn't fair.
Yeah, this is your house. You get to eat it.
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, my mouth is literally watering. This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Silence. Silence for the drip.
Yes, sir. I'll actually pour that juice back on top of that mug.
Okay.
Everything in the pan.
Ooh, careful now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that. Ooh, whoa.
Ooh, you tender. Almost messed up.
Wow. No, that tastes so good. Wow.
So, just again, lastly, just get all the drippings and honey.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
This almost feels like I'm watching this on Instagram, but this is real life.
Oh yeah, that's right here in your house. About to eat good. Nice. At this point, all we got to do is dig in. Let's a little garnish, nothing crazy.
Garnish.
So just gonna hit it with a little fresh parsley.
Nice. Hot honey garlic chicken, garlic herb roasted potatoes. Chicken first. Yay.
Alright. So
Whoa.
right. There's the bone. Did we need that?
Do you see how juicy this thing is?
I hope we didn't need that. Alright. So
the bone is literally coming out the leg. Like
right.
the leg can't handle the juiciness.
Can't handle the pressure.
Wow. Yeah, we don't want you burning hands. Guys, use a fork and knife. Do not try this with your hands at home.
Right. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. You see that juice? I was about to say that. Yeah. Wow, okay. I'm like, at this point, just give me something.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I'll take whatever you find.
Because that's the bone. That's the separation I was looking for.
Wow. Wow. I'll taste this. Ooh. Ooh. Ow.
I'ma wait. I'm excited, but not that excited. I know what happened.
Let me tell you something. Honestly, this is so juicy. And you know what's crazy? The way this is flavored, we actually didn't marinate this chicken overnight or nothing. And it tastes like it's been marinated.
Right. This chicken is boneless. Every time I go to pull a bone, like
yo, that's how juicy this thing is.
This is the real definition of boneless chicken. My Lord.
Aside from that too, it's like, I like the fact that the honey is not overpowering. Like it's a nice balance. It's like, you taste the seasoning. It's not, this, I mean, maybe because I like salt too. So this right here feels like.
Perfect.
Wow.
So hot.
I have to keep eating. This is juicy. Potatoes. I'm about to, ooh. Yo, the level of tenderness with everything, it makes no sense.
Oh yeah.
But guys, when I tell you this potatoes, nice, soft, crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, then the chicken with the nice balance of sweet to salty. It's like, you don't need nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, do you see this? Just mix it all up.
Ooh.
This is the gravy you need.
It's kind of disrespectful.
I know, literally disrespectful.
You're just gonna wrap some of this potato in this chicken skin though, because
ooh, my Lord.
You feel me?
This is not right. That is wrong. Woo. We need to go sit down and eat. Chef Kurt, thank you so much for coming, supporting, just showing up. I appreciate you. Like, your journey is just amazing. I can't wait to get your cookbook. I'll be the first to buy the cookbook. How about that?
Good.
You already have one person that wants to buy your cookbook.
Oh yeah.
So thank you so much. But guys, thank you for joining us. We're about to dig in and like take this chicken out. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy your day, and I just appreciate all the support. Yes, sir. Hey.